Just paused and started the live stream here. Any devotees wanting to share their points of inspiration or any thoughts?
Hare Krishna
Shweta
Mataji.
Mataji. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Vivek Prabhu. Please go ahead.
Thanks, Madi. Thanks for playing the class. So some mostly appreciations and one or two questions, Mataji. So very nice context given by Maharaj. For probably me not having heard the last 2 3 sessions, he said a very beautiful context of the first two parts and then introduced the third section. That was very nice, Mataji. And the narration given by Maharaj was very captivating. It made me hear, wanting to hear what happens next, what is going to happen next. That was also very nice, Mataji. And the pictures that were used, the paintings, I think there was a lot of background work to get that uh, set up so that we all can be, those who are reviewing the presentation could also be glued on. So that was very nice. And first time I'm hearing Maharaj very nicely narrate a pastime. So before that, I've heard mostly philosophical classes by Maharaj. Now it was mostly hearing pastime. So this was a very different experience for me. And just one or two queries, Mataji. So in this regard, the worship of family deity, Girija in this case, and probably we've also heard the gopis pray to Katyayani to get to for them to get Krishna. So how do we reconcile this one? These are all we're talking about the topmost devotees of the Lord. So why would they be worshipping family deity or some other deity? So I just want to understand this reconciliation, Mataji. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
You said you had two queries. What is the next one? May I know? Or
Um,
this is the only one?
this is the one. Maybe if I remember, I'll just get back to
Oh,
that,
sure.
Mataji.
Okay. Okay.
Thank
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for
thank you.
sharing nice appreciations.
Thank
Kumarika
you.
Mataji, would you like to answer to Vivek Prabhu's question?
Hare Krishna Mataji. I will try. Um, what I feel is that all these are devotees. So the devotees also know to approach Krishna directly is not the very good plan. To go through another devotee is a very good plan. So they are all eternal consorts. So they in that position when they are asking, worshipping the demigods or giving them respect is not at all a bad idea. They're all part and parcel of Krishna, and they're all also very much favored devotees of Krishna. So what we ask from them is another matter. So if when the gopis are praying to Katyayani, they are asking Krishna as their husband. They are totally absorbed with Krishna and they want him. And for that, they are taking so much of austerities and they are praying to devotee of Krishna. So to reach Krishna through the devotee is easier. So that is what they are showing us. That is my takeaway from these sort of leelas, wherein Rukmani Devi is asking the mercy of Girija. So for us also, if we if we are going to a place where there is a deity of Girija or any Yoga Maya potency of the Lord, they are all external. This is an external potency of the Lord. So worship to pay our obeisances and ask for Krishna Bhakti is the best thing that we can do. We don't have to neglect and say, I will not go inside that temple because it is a demigod's temple. So they are all very powerful devotees and they will be very pleased to help us. That is my takeaway and my little understanding, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Very wonderfully shared, Mataji. Anybody else would like to share anything? Shweta Mataji, do you have anything to share?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandatoya Mataji. Mataji, I was just enjoying the pastime and I was reflecting on them, upon them. So, what I was feeling that there is nothing to worry, nothing at all, not big, not small. There is not even a single thing for which we need to worry, because whether it's a easy situation or a difficult situation, Krishna will take us out. But the only missing thing is our trust. I mean, he is extending his hand towards us, but we are not ready to take it. So that's what I was thinking, Mataji.
Very nice, Mataji. Sunshine, but we keep an umbrella on top of our heads.
Yes, so I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, if in the normal general stories we hear that okay, the person was doing foolishness, and I mean, we hear all such wisdom tales and all. But then if I look back, I mean, I don't find more foolish than myself. I mean, but then that is what it is. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Nice sharing, Mataji. Thank you. Somshekhar Prabhu, would you like to share anything?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Wonderful narration as usual by Maharaj, and also I like the questions and the explanations by the devotees. Thankful for that. There's one statement that Maharaj made, that obstacles to our remembrance of Lord Krishna also become the causes for our negative emotions towards Lord Krishna. Am I getting that right, Mataji? I think that was also a very important point that I got from here.
Disregard or not having the proper relationship with Krishna is the root cause of all these obstacles: pride, envy, anger. That our ignorance in our relationship with the Lord.
Thank you, Mataji.
And the obstacles are something that enhances the rasa. Thank you, Somshekhar Prabhu, for sharing it, for bringing this point. Anybody
Thank you for
else
the
would like to
clarification.
share anything? Rajeshwari Pran Mataji, do you have anything?
No, Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hari bol, Yashaswini Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, just Vivek Prabhu's question. I was thinking that when we are going to do some auspicious thing or some very deep desire to achieve something, we try to take blessings of each and everyone. So that's why demigods are very easily pleased. And Rukmani Devi or Gopis were already in thoughts of Krishna, and so it's not bad thing to take the blessings of the demigods also. Because it will help us. Like we also, when we are going to do any auspicious thing or anything, we try to take blessings of our elders also, Krishna also, our acharyas also, and everyone. So why it's bad to go to Durga Devi? So like that, Mataji, I was thinking.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Very nice sharing. Anybody else?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu, please go ahead.
Yeah, Mataji, I like the very first statement, very, very powerful statement of the slide. Victory means when the devotee's determination meets Krishna's determination. And we see many, many examples here. There are obstacles, but devotees are just determined to fight against those obstacles and serve Lord Shri Krishna. We see the example of Rukmani Devi here. And we also have seen the example of our acharyas, our own Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, and many of the other exemplary devotees even in current time, that they go against the obstacles and just want to serve Krishna. But at the same time, we should also not forget the role of some another devotee who help us to make this victory. So here the role was played by Brahmana, who helped to Rukmani Devi to meet Sri Krishna. So the devotee's determination, as well as the intervention or the mercy of the another devotee, makes things successful, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Very, very wonderful sharing, Prabhu. Thank you. Thank you very much for doing this. I like the point where Maharaj said that Balaram had displayed the rasa. I was reminded of the Madhurya Kadambini series where Maharaj was speaking about the different bhava and how Balaram felt that Krishna is in danger and he was he was influenced by Yogamaya. He was covered by Yogamaya, potency of the Lord, which made him feel scared that Krishna is in danger. So I read it in Dhanurdhar Maharaj's Waves of Devotion, very nicely summarized by him the different bhavas. The first is the vibhava, which is the example that he gave was when a mother sees the child, how happy she feels on seeing the face of the child. That is vibhava. Next comes anubhava, when she feels like embracing the child. The emotion is heightened at this point, where she's embracing the child, not just seeing but embracing the child. The third one is satvika bhava, which is where the mother not only embraces the child but is crying or happy tears are flowing from her eyes. That is the example that he gave for satvika bhava. And then he gave the example of vyabhichari bhava, which says that how Yashoda felt so scared and so fearful when Krishna was gripped in the coils of Kaliya. So she was overcome by fear and anxiety, that kind. Or when a mother sees the child going near the cliff, or say, for example, the child is going to fall from some heightened position, then the mother feels very, very afraid. So that bhav is Vyabhichari bhava. That was displayed by Balarama when he felt the same kind of fear that Krishna is in danger, he is going to be in trouble. So this was what I was reminded of. And I like the point where Maharaj said that Shishupal remembered Krishna all the time, but he was envious, and that is why he is not considered as a devotee. Because as we hear in Nectar of Devotion, Anyabhilashita Shunyam Jnana Karmadi Annavritam Anukulyena Krishna Anushilanam. Anukulyena, the thought about Krishna has to be favorable towards Krishna. Then it is bhakti. Otherwise, even Kamsa, Jarasandha, and all the different enemies were 24/7 remembering Krishna. But they are not considered devotees. Why? Because of this factor that was absent. Anukulyena Krishna Anushilan. That is the main mood of remembering Krishna. That's it from my side. We'll pause for today. We'll meet again tomorrow, same time. Hare Krishna. Thank you for